Hey guys, so today we're talking about why Bali is an amazing place to go on your honeymoon. That's where we went on our honeymoon. At the time we weren't really like taking videos or like photos in the same way that we do now.
Well, photos we might. We might not have cared as much.
No, we didn't. Well, and we also didn't have a lot of camera equipment. Like, I just had my Canon Rebel with it. I don't even know what lens I had.
We didn't have the other one
No.
there? Okay.
So we didn't have like any of our like nicer camera equipment, and we didn't have a vlog camera or anything. We did have a GoPro, but I don't know.
Good GoPro.
No, yeah, like it was.
Bad GoPro.
We weren't really super into like filming everything or vlogging at all. So we do have a couple clips that I might put in or like a couple photos, but I wish we could just present you a beautiful vlog from Bali. That would be nice.
We'll go back quickly, clip it into this.
Yeah, seriously. But anyways, we wanted to talk about why we chose to go to Bali and why we think that it's a really great option for people who are adventurous and also like to relax.
We'll talk about our activities in a different
so we're
video.
going to do this in two parts.
So the reason that we think it's a good place for a honeymoon is probably number one, like the flights are technically expensive, but I think once you're there, Bali's one of those places that's like, it's either as cheap as you want to make it really, or as expensive as you want to make it. Because, like you could stay somewhere quite cheap and it'd still be nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's dingy or anything, but you can also spend a lot of money on like some nicer resorts or hotels or like bungalows, whatever you'd like.
The thing with Bali is that you can pay like an average price for like a luxury experience is how I would describe it. Like I really wanted to go to Italy for our honeymoon. That's like what was my dream. I'm like, I want to be on the, what's it called? Alpine coast? I don't know how to say that properly.
I don't know.
The coast of Italy is where I wanted to go on my honeymoon, and that's where I was like, we're going here, Levi. Like, that's what we're doing. And then we looked it up, and it was like, the flights were a little bit cheaper to get there.
Not even.
Yeah, not that much. Especially at the time of the year. We went in at the end of July.
Right? Yeah.
So, but for a place there, it was like literally so expensive. Like,
like a worthwhile place, like not staying in a
and like it was our honeymoon, so we wanted to stay somewhere nice. We had already backpacked Italy like the year before too, so it's not like we had
not just Italy.
What I'm saying is like we'd already seen Europe, so like we'd already kind of had that experience and had the backpacking experience. So for our honeymoon, we wanted to do something like a little bit nicer and actually stay in like a nice place.
It definitely took some convincing to get Victoria to go to Bali. I think it was because I was looking a whole bunch of stuff up and showed her what we could stay in or have.
Yeah, definitely. Well, as soon as I saw the Airbnb like places that you could get in Bali, I was like, okay, sold.
Yeah.
For like one night in Italy was like for 6 days in Bali, like the price.
Basically, yeah.
So
that's number one. I'd say it is decently affordable.
Yeah.
Once you're there, for sure. Flights are a little expensive.
I think that we pay for like if you're wanting like a ballpark price, I think
we
that
were
we
there
paid
for 10 days.
Yeah.
And I think we paid around $5,500.
Yeah.
$500 to $5,500.
Yeah. So no,
maybe
not $100, not $500, $5,000.
$5,500. That's how you say it.
Oh my goodness.
Or
math. So that was how much we spent, and if we would have gone to Italy, we would have been able to go like for like 2 days and spend that amount of money. Essentially.
Literally.
And so we also like, we didn't do that on a budget. If you wanted, you could have done it cheaper. We weren't like, we obviously were on a budget, like in the sense of this is how much we were going to spend, but it's not like we had to restrict ourselves from like going out for meals or anything like that. Whereas when we were traveling in Europe, it was very much like try to make meals or like buy a piece of pizza for dinner or like whatever. Whereas at Bali, we went down for sit down meals. We got coffees. We bought like, I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't necessarily say, oh, we have this much money when we're there. I think we had some wedding money, so we said.
Yeah, we had wedding money.
We felt like traveling before we probably wouldn't travel for like a little while.
Yeah.
So.
Which I'm thankful we did. So basically how we did our trip was, which I would recommend is like for sure booking your first place before you go.
Always.
Like,
Anywhere you go.
Well, anywhere you go, you want to do that. But that was the spot where we left the most space. Because we knew, unlike other trips where you go and at the beginning you usually have a lot of energy and then you kind of like lose energy as the trip goes on. When you're coming like off of planning your wedding and everything like that, you're really tired at the beginning of the trip, or at least I was. Like, don't you think we were, like, I feel like for the first 2 days we were just like
I guess technically maybe the first day I only been tired from like the night before, because it's like a long night with your wedding and then we fly.
Yeah.
And then I felt tired for that day. I was fine after
I guess so, but I was like emotionally exhausted. So I was like, I need space. We need a few days. So we had definitely spent the most amount of time at our first location. But that was the only place that we booked ahead of time. And then once we got there, then we figured out like, okay,
where we want to go. Because Bali's not huge, so you can kind of plan out
we knew all the places that we were going were going to be within driving distance. We weren't taking another flight or anything like that, so we were able to just be flexible about like, okay, let's go to the next town over, let's drive here. So we ended up being in 3 different Airbnbs during the time we were there. I also think that one thing that was really good about going to Bali for a honeymoon is that there's so many different like spas and relaxing things that you can do. We went to the spa several times, and it was
also pretty cheap.
Yeah, definitely way cheaper than in Canada. They have lots of different things like you can get, like couples massages, your nails done, hair. They have like hair masks. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff.
I got my nails done.
You did?
Well, because I forgot to cut my nails before we left.
Oh right, and then
we didn't have any
nail clippers.
Like we couldn't find nail clippers for a while. And so I just went to a spa and asked to cut my nails, and they did a great job. Yeah. Did the full process, which was awesome. Another reason I think why Bali's a good place to go for honeymooning is like, it's of course no like huge amazing city that's super clean and like has all these super advanced things. Like it has a lot of beaches and things like that. But what is cool is that a lot of Australians, because Australia is so close, they've gone there and they open up shops. Yeah. So there's a really modern feel in some areas, like some touristy areas, I guess. Well,
I think that's what people say the difference more so is from like Thailand or like other Southeast Asian countries versus Bali, is that Bali is more influenced by Australia because they're so much closer. So it has that influence.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of like Australian influence there, mostly like in coffee as well, like coffee shops and like these cool little stores. So that's a unique, I think, thing about it is you can find some places that are super Balinese and like feel very traditional in a sense, but then you can also find these other cool, really modern places that were influenced kind of by Australians. So I think that's another good reason to go there. Yeah, check it out.
I think that you should definitely like go there if you like to do outdoor activities or like exploring and spending time outside other than just like sitting by a pool.
Yeah. Don't just go there to sit by a pool.
No, because I'm saying that like it's not like a typical, like it's not like a resort.
Well, you can find resorts.
I guess you could go to a resort there.
I just think you're spending too much on flights. Just go to Mexico if you're looking for
a resort. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're just wanting to like sit on the beach for your honeymoon, not do anything, like just relax, and like, not that Bali's not relaxing, but if all you're wanting to do is sit by a pool, you might as well just go sit by a pool in Mexico and save yourself $4,000.
Yeah, I think there's something to like, if you do really love like culture and like seeing unique things, like going to temples or like seeing different things that you would normally see, then this is somewhere you go. If you literally are honestly just like, I just want to sit down and do nothing, like maybe choose somewhere else. Because I think if you're going all the way, you might as well
do the full experience.
And if you're maybe not into full experience as much as you think you are, maybe try it.
Yeah, it's
pretty fun.
It's really great. Yeah. Is there anything else that we need to say about why you should choose Bali as your honeymoon spot?
I don't know. I think if we talk about the activities, that'll also add.
Yeah, so stay tuned for our next video in which we'll explain
some of the stuff we did.
All the things that we did / all the different things you can do in Bali. Yeah. I hope you guys like this video. Like it, comment, subscribe. Check out the next one. Talk to you guys later.